MLB Network is your exclusive home for postseason baseball. It's Game 2 of the ALDS between the Houston Astros and the New York Yankees. Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian welcoming you to our exclusive postseason coverage on MLB Network. I'm joined by Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac. And Danny, an important ball game coming up here in Game 2.
Yeah, this is just a 5-game series, so getting that first win under you is great. The most important game of a series, though, is the next one you're about to play. So treating this game like it's absolutely critical is a good way not to get too comfortable with your lead.
All right, the stage is set. The starters get their final tosses in out in the bullpen, and we've got a good one in store for you, folks. Play-by-play is coming up next. Babe Ruth is on the mound for Game 2. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, this guy has a 4-pitch repertoire, right? And those are a lot of nice options to have. You can go hard, soft. You can go in and out. And anytime you have 4 pitches, if you can throw them for strikes, you have the big advantage.
So up to the plate next will be Jose Altuve. And we are ready for some daytime baseball.
Altuve.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And afternoon baseball on MLB Network is underway.
First pitch, 107.
And now this misses as well as he's behind the leadoff man this afternoon. 2-0 now. 64 degrees our temperature here at first pitch this afternoon. Now the 2-0. And he fouls this one off. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now. Pitch is popped up. Mattingly is under it. Makes the play, 1 away.
Batting second, the second baseman, Craig Biggio.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Taken, and that one catches the bottom part of the strike zone. 1 out, nobody on. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. That's a fair ball, line to the right side. And he'll pull into second with 1 away. That was not a good pitch, but he handled it nicely, guys.
Yeah, and the pitcher's got to wonder what he has to do to get it past this guy. That pitch was off the plate, but he shows great reach, gets good extension, and drives it for a 2-bagger.
First delivery to him on the way. They'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. And set up behind the dish is Eric Summersgill as you see the rest of the umpiring crew there.
Yeah, Dan, we got Eric Summerskill behind the dish. Really likes to work the ball east-west. What did you like? Did you like north-south, east-west?
I thought east-west, D-Roll. The more I could get away with on the outside corner, inside corner, give me a wider plate than a higher plate. I think it's a lot easier to pitch to a wider plate.
Biggio leads off second with one gone in the inning. Chopped toward the second baseman. Barehanded on the move. Hey now.
That is fourth. The designated hitter, Yordan Alvarez.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Yordan Alvarez, trying to cash in here in his first at-bat with a runner at third and two gone. From the stretch. And the curveball bounces here, but a good job behind the plate to keep it at arm's length. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike two.
Just don't understand the game plan right here. Walking up to home plate, you had to think you could potentially be pitched around. But now you find yourself down 0-2, and it's a battle.
Waved at and missed for the third out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. One left for Houston, and now the Yankees will see what they can do. No score. ROY OSWALT will be on the bump for Game 2 of the series. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, when you look up the word dependability in the dictionary, you'll find a picture of this guy. Career ERA just under 3.5, and that's saying quite a lot in the high-scoring games that we see in baseball going on right now. Real solid pitcher, controls the running game, controls the strike zone, and more importantly, he knows how to get deep into the 6th, 7th, and 8th inning. Solid pitcher, and he'll be fun to watch in this one here today.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Takes this the other way to right. But he will come on strong out there in right and pull this one down for the first out.
Batting second, the right fielder, Mickey Mantle.
Stepping up now, Mickey Mantle. He'll get to take his first cuts here. And the pitch. And that's on the outside corner for a strike.
Whew, that was some gas. Triple digits on the radar gun.
And a pitch up and in, keeping him honest, 1-1.
He's a veteran out on that mound. He understands he has to establish that inside fastball to open up the outer half of the plate.
The 1-1. Misses for the second ball. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Bases are empty, one man out. Fouled away. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2.
To be honest with you, I'm a little bit more afraid of the guy on deck than the guy that's up right now. If I'm on the mound, I want this guy up right now. He's the guy that's got to beat me.
And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away. And so with 2 away now, let's give you another look at our playoff bracket as you see what could lie ahead for the winner in this series. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that brings up Mike Trout. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And this pitch just about saws him off as he can't get extended at all. It's strike 1.
Not much he could do with that one. Tied him up in knots.
Now a half swing here on the pitch inside, but it's a full swing in the eyes of the home plate umpire. Strike two. 2 out, nobody on. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. An inning in the books, scoreless on MLB Network. All set for the start of the inning. At the plate, Alex Bregman, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Infield in the overshift here, now the pitch. They'll start the second with a curveball that's taken here for ball one. Up top, it's 2-0. Three and 0 now. Michael Brantley waits on deck. Now the 3-0 offering.
You maybe get 2 pitches a game where all the guesswork goes out the window. This is certainly that situation.
Now here's the pitch. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. And gone. An absolute bomb. It's a solo shot for Alex Bregman. His first homer so far in the series, and the Astros take a 1-0 lead.
Well, people always wonder why some players make so much money, and there's your answer. The great ones find a way to rise to the occasion in the postseason, and he did right there.
And here's the left-handed hitting Michael Brantley. Left side, but well foul. A windup and the 0-1. And here's a fastball on 0-2, but it misses. 1-2 now.
Stone cold take right there. That fastball very well could have sent him packing back to the bench.
Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
Man, I love watching a pitcher that just rears back and blows smoke by a guy at the letters. That's the ultimate challenge pitch, and for me personally, watching hitters swing and miss, man, that's a sight of beauty.
George Springer the next to hit. Can't find the zone there as he lays off the breaking ball. And a high strike there. It's 1-1.
That's a pitch he'd like to have back. You're not going to see very many pitches like that from a pitcher of this quality. I'm sure he'd like to have that one back to take a swing at it.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Fly ball out toward left center field. On the move is Trout. He can't get there as it falls in.
Batting it, the right fielder, Josh Reddick.
Stepping in is Josh Reddick, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Reddick, 33 years old. This is his 12th season in the big league, so he's put together a really nice career to this point.
Yeah, Matty, you ain't kidding right there. 10 years, we refer to that in the biz as hitting full potential.
To second for one. The turn throw is in time. How about that? They do turn two, and it gets him out of the inning. Astros off and running on the solo homer. We'll go to the bottom of the second. It's now 1-0 Houston. So now it'll be the four-hole hitter, Lou Gehrig. He'll start things out here against Roy Oswalt. Here comes the first pitch.
0-1, no play.
You never want to fall behind as a pitcher, but doing it to a guy like this is even worse. He's got to bear down and execute for the rest of this at-bat, starting right now.
Popped him up. Maldonado over to his right. 1 out.
Batting fifth, the left fielder, Aaron.
So one away here with the bases empty, and that'll bring up the big bat of Aaron Judge. First pitch on its way. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. One out, nobody on. Now a flare out toward right center. Reddick coming on. He can't get to it. This one's down. The tag, and he's nabbed, trying for two.
Batting fifth, the third baseman, Eddie Matthews.
Stepping in now, Eddie Matthews. Swing and a high pop-up back onto the outfield grass now. And Altuve will put the squeeze on this one, and that ends the inning. 1-2-3 go the Bombers. They still trail 1-0. Striding in, Martin Maldonado, and he'll start out their half of the third, top of the order to follow.
Maldonado.
First pitch on its way. And he misses with it, 1-1. Way inside with that one, a pretty easy take there.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
A 2-2 count to the Astros catcher.
Probably better that he let that pitch go anyway. After seeing a lively fastball on the pitch before, it's pretty hard to sit back enough on a well-thrown changeup.
The 2-2 is swung on and missed. He got him. So the bases are empty with one man gone, and that'll bring in Jose Altuve. First offering on its way. Bases are empty, one man out. Upper part of the strike zone, a dangerous pitch with the changeup, but he laid off.
Not the ideal location for a changeup up in the zone, but he got away with it.
A ball and 2 strikes. Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. Now the pitch.
He might have to look for a different way to put this guy away on 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times, so he might be looking for it.
Pitch on the way. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here.
Lucky he got a piece right there. He was definitely late on that pitch after seeing a previous off-speed pitch.
And a full count as that misses. It's 3-2 now.
That hook stayed up in the zone. You can see he struggled with that curveball early. He's trying to find that release point with his off-speed pitches. We'll have to see if he can find the feel for that thing moving forward.
And he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat.
Anytime a pitcher locates a fastball on the inside corner, it's going to be a tough pitch to hit. That one was spot on, and he had no answer for it.
Standing in now, Craig Biggio. And he gets under this one as the ball is skied into very shallow right. LeMahieu will put this one away, and the side is retired. 1-2-3 go the Astros, but they're on top 1-0. Into the box, Gary Sanchez, as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3.
Gary Sanchez.
Here's the first pitch to him. No balls and a strike to count. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Now a fastball here, not close, and it's 1-1 now. Here's the pitch.
I got 2-1 to count.
Sinker, and that's ruled strike 2. They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
Oh, I love watching a pitcher that can run a good hard fastball in on a guy's hands and completely lock him up. That's such a tough pitch to do anything with. If you can locate your fastball there consistently, you're going to have a lot of success as a pitcher.
Don Mattingly will bat next. Popped him up. Bregman has room in foul territory, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
Batting ninth, the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu.
First pitch coming. Here it is.
Count 1-0.
Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. And this one's down the middle, a ball and a strike.
Hey, love the confidence in that pitch right there, going right after one of the better hitters on this team, not afraid to execute.
The 1-1. Hit out towards second. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
Here now is Trey Turner, as he will take a look at strike 1 on a fastball right down the pipe.
This is where you got to take stock in the situation. Adjust your batting gloves and realize you need a gapper to score this guy from first. If nothing less, pass the baton to the guy behind you and keep the line moving.
Now the 0-1.
Inside.
2 out with a man at first. 2-1 the count to Trey Turner. All even now, 2-2. Working for the punch out and the offering. That's ball 3 in the dirt. Not quick enough that time, and he's lucky to get another chance. A swing and a miss at a sinker. The strikeout retires the side. Inning is over. 1 left for the Yankees. They're down 1-0. Settling in now, Jeff Bagwell. He'll try to get it going here to begin the 4th.
Jeff Bagwell.
Here's the first pitch to him.
Outside, that's the ball.
The 1-0 home is looked at for ball number 2. Outside, 3-0 now.
Kind of frustrating as a pitcher when you start an inning off with 3 straight balls like he has here in the 4th. Makes you start wondering what's going on.
Now the 3-0 offering is in there for strike 1. Fastball in there, 3-2.
Fell behind early in this one, 3-0, and has battled back with 2 quality strikes. Interested to see if he catches a big part of the plate right here or tries to get a nibble.
Swing and a miss, and they'll come all the way back from 3-0 to punch him out. 1 away.
Leading off the inning, your job is to get on base and set the table for the inning. That was a pretty good at bat, and that he pushed the count to 3-2 and made the pitcher work. But I think he'd like to have that 3-2 pitch back. Pretty sure that was ball 4 he went after.
Into the box, Yordan Alvarez. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Alvarez is one of the few true superstar hitters in the game. You're no doubt aware of it, but it doesn't matter who he's facing. He's a major league threat to hit the ball hard somewhere just about every time he steps into the box.
Yeah, one of the best hitters and truly blessed by the gods, but I don't think people realize the amount of time and effort this guy has put into honing his craft to become one of the great hitters in our sport.
Swings through it for strike number 2. Hit hard to the right side. Foul. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. And he struck him out as well, so he's carving right through the heart of this lineup as there are 2 away now.
Certainly not showing any signs of intimidation with these middle-of-the-order guys. That's back-to-back Ks, and the 3 and 4 guys are harmlessly back in the dugout.
And that'll bring up Alex Bregman, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. Perhaps he can drive another one out of the park just like he did back in the second. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Ground ball sent back up the middle. LeMahieu's got it. Off balance throw. Gets him. Nice play there as the side is retired. Astros go down 1-2-3, but they hold a 1-0 lead. Ready to go in the bottom of the fourth. Into the box now. Mickey Mantle looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
In for a strike, it's 1-1.
Hey, pretty aggressive pitch right there up in the zone. Surprised he didn't offer at it.
Keeping it down here as it's to 1-2.
In my opinion, one of the toughest pitches in the game to square up. Just a heavy sinker with good downward action.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. And this is swung on and missed, and this fourth inning will start the same way he ended the third, with a strikeout, and there's 1 away.
Well, I'm glad we get another look at that beauty of a pitch right there. You can't spot a sinker in a better location, because even if you do get the bat on the ball, there's not a whole lot you can do with that. Textbook sinker.
And that'll bring Mike Trout to the dish. As the first pitch sinker misses to him, it's ball 1. Counts even to Trout, 1-1. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. And here's a fastball, not close, as he runs it to 2-1 now.
That was a tempting pitch to swing at right there. A big power guy like this really wants something that he can elevate and drive out of the ballpark.
2 balls and a strike. Here it is. Smoked on the ground up the middle. Fielded cleanly on to first, and it's a good start to the inning for Oswalt here, as there are 2 gone.
Now batting, the designated Lou Gehrig.
Now to the plate, Lou Gehrig comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Here comes the first pitch. Breaking ball called just a bit low.
0-1, no strike.
No runs, 2 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. Sinker stays outside and is behind now 2-0. He pulls this one into right. That gets down, and the inning continues. So 2-out success means that Aaron Judge gets to swing it here.
This is the cat and mouse of baseball right here. Batter versus pitcher. You fight so hard as an offensive player to get count leverage. 1-0, 2-0, 3-1. Check out the batting averages in those counts, and then check out the batting averages in even and behind counts with 2 strikes. 2-0, your eyes light up, and the batter didn't miss it.
He was cut down at second, attempting to stretch a base hit his first time through. Oswalt set now. The pitch.
Look out, 1-1.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that nearly would have gotten him on the board. Instead, it's a long foul ball.
He's going to be thinking about that pitch all night if he doesn't have a big game right here. Pulled his front shoulder and everything went with it.
2-2 the count. Now a throw over to first. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Fastball is outside, and it's full now, 3-2.
Good running count right here. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, run on first. He'll be off to the races on this pitch.
Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. Line toward right center. That gets down. He's got himself a base hit. Gehrig rounds the corner and is headed home. He'll score, and the Yankees have drawn even. We're all square at one apiece. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance, and he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
In now, Eddie Matthews. As they'll watch a sinker here that misses. It's ball one. Runner in scoring position with Sugan. Swung on, but fouled off to the left. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Well above the letters with the fastball that time.
Looked like he just tried to do too much with that fastball right there. He overthrew it a little bit. That's pretty much the case when you airmail a fastball like that.
3-1 to him now. And a fastball misses there. Ball 4. So now, Gary Sanchez, 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First delivery to him on the way. And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes he did. It's ruled a strike. The 1-1 home. Line toward the alley in left center. And that finds the outfield grass for a base hit. And this will find the wall out near the visitors' bullpen. And the run will score all the way from first. It's now 3-1.
As a hitter, the only feeling better than hitting a bomb is driving one into the gap like that. He hustled out of the box knowing he was guaranteed a double, but I think he had thoughts of maybe a triple if the outfielder hadn't gotten it back in right away.
Yeah, there really wasn't any question about that one going for extra bases off the bat. At the plate, Don Mattingly. That's lifted the other way out to left. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. So 3 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a man left. We played 4 full. It's the Yankees 3 and the Astros 1. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Thanks, Matt. During the commercial break, I discussed the Astros offense with Houston's manager. And one thing he mentioned to me was the lack of discipline he's seeing out of their at-bats right now. He said they've been chasing at pitches out of the zone all game, which obviously doesn't usually lead to good results. Until they start being more selective with their swings, he said they will continue to struggle.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Here's Michael Brantley. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
Couldn't quite hold back that time as the changeup fooled him for strike 1. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole, 0-2.
This is one of the things that makes him so effective as a pitcher, able to pound his zone with all different options.
fastball swung on and missed, and for the second time today, he's gone on strikes.
Well, you can tell by their approach that they're going to go up there and try to be aggressive off this guy, but he's taking full advantage of that. He's pounding the zone with strikes, and right now we're seeing a lot of swings and misses and a lot of strikeouts and no walks either.
Here's George Springer, as he'll get out ahead of a changeup and swing through it for strike one.
Hey, this isn't exactly the way you'd like to draw it up as he's getting outs.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. And he struck him out, and that's 8 strikeouts thus far.
Good heater to strike him out there, and he looks absolutely locked in to start this inning. That's back-to-back punch-outs on only 6 pitches.
So here's Josh Reddick, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike one.
Man, that's 7 straight strikes to start this inning. He's got a chance at an immaculate inning.
Swing and a line drive, but this will land foul as he didn't miss by much. And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is retired. So add one more name to the record book here as he strikes out the side on 9 pitches. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu. And Dan, I'm sure the starter on the mound would like to hit the rewind button on that last inning.
Oh, no doubt about that, Mac. That was a really rocky frame, but clearly not enough to chase him from this game. We'll see if he's still shaking a bit or if he's able to put this behind him.
Here's the first pitch to him. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch.
Nope. 1-1.
Off the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone. And he popped him up. Reddick coming on. Can't get to it in time. That's a base hit. With that, the Yankees have put their leadoff hitter aboard to start out the inning.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as long as possible, and feed it into the opposite field for a base hit.
The speedy Trey Turner digs in now, as he'll take a look at ball 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Oswalt's afternoon of work, 66 pitches to this point. The 1-0 is offered at and missed for the first strike. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Two balls and a strike now to the Yankees leadoff man. Runner goes for second. Offered at and missed. Here's the throw. Is there, and he's out trying to take second.
A lot of times, if a guy is going, it's going to be on the first couple of pitches, but he waited it out that time. Didn't matter, though. A good catch and throw, and they net.
Sinker, 3-2 now. Pitch runs in on him here, and all he can do is flare one foul off to the right side. 7th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the second out.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
At the plate now, Mickey Mantle. A swing, and this one is blasted to right field. Nothing's gonna stop it. And this one is gone. A home run. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. His first homer here in the series as the Yankees have taken a 4-1 lead.
Hey, that's the price you pay right there when you try and sneak a fastball past this guy. Power hitter, and every power hitter in the league knows you got to start with the numero uno, number 1, man. You got to get on the heater and adjust to everything else, and he did just that.
Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout. As he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. No hits to this point. The 1-0 home. Hit the other way out toward right field. And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases. The throw is wild and it gets away. Now the tag comes down at third, and they got him. Boy, not the cleanest of plays defensively to be sure, but it'll be good enough to get the third out of the inning. Yanks able to add on one more via the solo home run. We're through 5 here this afternoon. It's now 4-1 New York. Striding in for Houston, Martin Maldonado. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
First pitch, here it comes. Here's the 0-1.
Get down, 1-1. Ball, that's out.
Man, this guy has retired a whole slew right now. I think what he needs to do is just stay focused and keep attacking the game plan like he has up to this point, because everything he's done has worked.
The 2-1 home.
That's ball three.
Team's been struggling on offense. Let your D work for you right here. Pound the zone.
Looking to fade his first walk. Here it comes. And he struck him out. The 10th victim set down on strikes thus far.
That's 10 strikeouts for him now, and I'll tell you, he could rack up quite a few more before he's done. Still a lot of game left in this one.
So now to the plate, Jose Altuve. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. The 1-0.
Hey!
Every ball club has that spark plug guy, and this is the guy right here. He usually ignites a lot of productive innings.
Now the 2-1. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Trout has a read on it. 2 down.
Up next to the Astros, the second baseman, Craig Biggio.
Digging in once again, Craig Biggio. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Down the left field line and deep. And that will end up a foul ball. The windup and the 0-1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1.
Hey, this is a huge at-bat right here. This pitcher wants to end this inning and have 3, 4, 5 due up to start the next inning.
And that's high and off the plate. 2-1.
Count is 2-1.
Gonna be a tough play. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. Now another 2-2. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. The 2-2 one more time. Hit the other way out toward right field. And Mantle makes the catch. The inning is over. 1-2-3 go the Astros. They trail it 4-1. Jose Urquidy enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
Number 65, Jose Urquidy.
To the plate now is the designated hitter, Lou Gehrig. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. First delivery to him on the way. And a called strike down in the zone. 0-1. Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. 0-1 pitch on its way. Line drive to center field. That's in for a base hit, and he's 2 for 3. So the leadoff man is aboard to start out the inning.
Hey guys, he's not known for being a singles hitter right here, but that's his second knock of the game.
And I'm sure he'll take him, but the guys on the other side of the scorecard might be thinking we really avoided a worse fate. Here's big Aaron Judge. Yes, he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. Fly ball out toward left center field. Springer on the run. And he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out. And this throw gets away from him.
Now batting, third baseman, Eddie Matthews.
So stepping in, Eddie Matthews. First pitch of the at-bat. Urquidy is a reliever known for forcing contact. Not a huge strikeout guy most of the time, but he also doesn't issue a lot of free passes either.
There's a couple of keys to being a good reliever. One, if you have great stuff and you strike everybody out, or like this guy, not afraid to throw the ball in the strike zone. He has good stuff, not great stuff. He's not afraid to let his defense help him out and make some plays. Hey, not a bad pitch right there. Off-speed pitch down in the zone. You thought he would set that up pretty well. The previous pitch was a real good fastball up.
Yeah, I think the hitter was sitting all over that one, Dan. I really do. He saw that fastball up for show. I think he thought to himself, here comes the off-speed.
And that misses inside 1-0. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now.
Has to be a challenge pitch coming up here. He probably doesn't want to flirt with loading the bases.
Swing and a ball pulled foul into the lower level and left. Here's the 2-1.
Nope, that's the ball.
3-1 here. You have to make a good pitch on the mound. Grooving one here rarely works in your favor unless the hitter tries to do too much with it.
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Three-two pitch. Turned on down the line. But this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. Ready to deliver the full count pitch. And he misses with it, ball 4, so that'll load the bases, and now he's really going to need to get a ground ball.
I think he was trying to be a little too fine there, and a walk is the result. Well, the good news is he has a force at every base. The bad news? A single probably drives in a couple of runs.
Ready for another chance? Don Mattingly, 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. First pitch coming, here it is.
So important getting ahead with the bases loaded. Already a difficult situation, so you don't want to make it any harder by falling behind in the count.
On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Down and away, ball 1. Sixth inning, 4-1 is our score. Ball and 2 strikes now.
2 strikes.
Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2. Weak grounder back to the mound. Altuve for 1. Return throw is in time. How about that? They do turn 2, and it gets him out of the inning. So it's no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. We'll go to the 7th now in Game 2. The Yankees 4 and the Astros 1. Digging in to try it again, Jeff Bagwell. He'll be tasked with starting things as we begin the 7th. First offering on its way. Ball 1.
Very impressive outing so far. His command has been spot on. Even when he misses his spot, it isn't out over the heart of the plate. He's throwing quality pitches.
The 1-0 home. Is a fastball down below the knees. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. And he gets this fastball over. It's 2-1. 3-1.
Hey, he's had great command all day. Want to see how aggressive he is in the zone with a 3-ball count.
Hit down the line at first, but this will wind up foul as he runs the count full now.
Hey, last 2 pitches back-to-back, off speed, then he's late on the fastball. He could pretty much do anything he wants right here on the mound.
And a good take there as they'll have a leadoff man aboard to start the 7th. It's ball 4.
And I'm sure the manager is just fine with that. I mean, it's better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving one up where he can really hurt you.
So here's the Astros cleanup hitter, Yordan Alvarez. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. First pitch on its way. Lays off 1-0.
Got to believe the pitcher's going to trust his defense right here. Look for something down in his zone to induce a ground ball double play.
We're in the 7th now. 4-1 our score to this point. Drive base hit to right. And now they'll have runners at the corners to start off the inning.
Hey, after starting a game 0 for 2 with 2 punch-outs, that single had to feel good right there. Nice piece of hitting.
And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. He's working on a 1 for 2 game so far. The 0-1 on its way. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Runners are at first and third with none out. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Hey, lots of guys get too aggressive in a spot like this, but he's done a nice job of gaining some count leverage. Look for him to put the ball in play hard.
Lays off the changeup, and he's ahead in the count now, 3-1.
Couldn't be a whole lot better situation to hit it now. 3-1, 2 on. He's got to be thinking he's going to get a pitch he can drive right here.
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. That one is out of here. This game is tied. So a 3-run blast to straightaway left, his second home run of the game, as that'll pull him even at 4 apiece.
Big time at bat right there. Team trailing, and he ties it up with a bomb. Interested to see how this one finishes out.
Here comes the Yankee skipper on his way to the mound. And it would appear he's seen enough of his starter this afternoon. Certainly did his job here this afternoon, but he'll have nothing to show for it as he'll be credited with a no decision. Will Harris comes on now, and he'll take over with nobody out in inning number 7.
Number 36, Will Harris.
Stepping in now, Michael Brantley, as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1.
Bobby Cox always used to say, I'm going to put you in positions to be successful. Well, against a modern-day bullpen, easier said than done. These guys are throwing flames from all arm angles.
Now the 0-1. Harris is playing here against his former employer. He became a member of this team after signing as a free agent earlier this season.
Yeah, guys, I always think it's interesting to play your old uniform. Maybe say hi to everybody you got accustomed to seeing when you were previously here, but then once the game starts, it's all business.
0-2 count and the pitch. Here's a little chopper up the middle. Oh, and it eats him up a bit.
You can see that this wasn't that difficult to play as it headed up the middle, but it might have taken a funny hop there, and he couldn't make the play on it.
Now at the plate, George Springer. He was punched out looking at strike 3 last time through.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
And that misses for ball 1. Astros center fielder ahead with a 2-0 count. From the stretch.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
Go-ahead runs aboard here at first with nobody out. And he misses with it, ball 4, so the potential go-ahead run moves into scoring position now.
It was obvious when the count ran to 2-0 that they were not going to give this guy anything to hit. Sometimes you have to pick your battles, and they're going to try their luck with the next hitter.
Now at the plate, Josh Reddick. 3 across so far in the inning, and another 2 out there on base.
Yeah, Matt, and this inning's really starting to get away from them on the defensive side of the ball. Stranding the rest of those guys out here feels absolutely essential for them at this point.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And that's in there for a strike.
This is one of those classic bunt situations here, but it's not a given anymore like it used to be, and that's the case even more so in the American League.
And this one's tapped foul at home plate. Cut fastball that almost had a little too much cut as it nearly ran in and got him.
I like that pitch on 0-2 there, busted him in, and even though he missed with that one, that hitter isn't as likely to dive out over the plate the rest of this AB.
Out in front as this is pulled foul into the seats. 3 runs already home here. And another foul ball. And this one's in the dirt. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. Here now the 2-2. Oh my, this ball is crushed. Where will this one end up? And gone up into the second deck. Three-run home run down the line in right. His first homer so far in the series, and it's now 7-4. Vito comes on now, and he'll take over with nobody out in inning number 7.
Number 0, Adam Vito. Now batting, catcher,
plate now, Martin Maldonado, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Here's the 0-1.
Ball, that's outside.
Looked like he was on that one, but it's 1-2. Just tried to freeze him with the fastball there. Pretty close. It's 2-2.
When you've got a guy that throws a good two-seam fastball, you have to be ready for him to try to run it inside and jam you. Good job to lay off that one, but I wouldn't be surprised if we see it again.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. There's a shin-high slider laid off for a ball.
It'd be great right here if he was able to work himself on base. You got the leadoff hitter on deck, and you know the middle of the order's coming up right behind him.
He struck him out the third time he's fanned in the game.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best two-strike approach either.
Standing in now, Jose Altuve, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Oh, 1. Here's the pitch.
Ball, that pitch was up.
Not a bad spot to miss right there. Much rather have it run inside than out over the plate where the hitter can do a lot of damage.
Tried to crush that ball and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Here's one that misses inside, and the count's run full now. 3-2.
This right-handed pitcher, his bread and butter is that two-seamer, and he loves to throw it inside.
Fly ball out to right field. Mantle is there. 2 down.
The batter, number 7, second baseman, Craig Biggio.
Stepping into the box, Craig Biggio. He flew out in his last at-bat. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. Inside, and he falls behind the hitter now. 2-0. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Three and 0 now.
And this is where he's especially dangerous, because if you walk him, he can steal a base on you. But if you lay a fastball in there, he can take you deep too.
Here it comes, the 3-0. Finds the zone, strike 1. 4 pitches, all takes. He's showing a lot of patience here.
And I like that from a guy like him, Matty. He can do a lot of damage on the base pass with his legs, so there's no reason for him to get overly aggressive if he's not getting anything to handle.
Mantle is there, and he puts it away to stop the bleeding. But not before they come up with 6 runs this half inning on the strength of a couple of home runs. 7th inning stretch time here at the ballpark. It's the Astros 7 and the Yankees 4. And that sends DJ LeMahieu into the box. 2 base hits, both singles to this point.
Second baseman, DJ LeMahieu.
First pitch on its way. 0-1 the count. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. Lays off the slider that time. 2-1.
Hey, doubled up on breaking balls there outside. Now might be the time to bust that fastball in.
Set to deliver on 2-1. Can't connect there. It's 2-2.
When I broke into the league, not many guys were throwing that elevated fastball with that much velocity on it. The game has changed.
This is foul right side. The 2-2 one more time.
You know, you don't always have to straight challenge a guy on a 3-2 count. With the 3-run lead, no one on base, this is the perfect situation to do it. No reason to nibble and possibly set up a big inning.
And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out. Into the box now, Trey Turner. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. First offering on its way.
1-1.
Now the 1-0 is taken for ball 2. 1 out, nobody on. In there, 2-1. The pitch.
You can definitely tell with that foul off right there that he's picking up spin on this pitcher's off-speed stuff. Maybe expect a fastball on this next one.
Fastball didn't miss by much, and it's a full count now, 3-2. Now the payoff pitch home. This one's down to third. Bregman fields it cleanly. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
The right fielder, number 7, Mickey Mantle.
Digging in, Mickey Mantle. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point.
Yeah, Matt, this guy's been as advertised. We heard that if this guy could get his foot down, he could get wood on a bullet. That last pitch and that last AB, that was triple digits, Matty V, and he still turned it around.
And he might have another one as this is hit high and deep out to left. And this one will bounce into the wall. And he'll coast into second here with a 2-out double.
Left fielder really never had a chance at that one at all. It was over his head before he knew it, bouncing off the base of the wall for an easy double. Those are the kind of shots anyone would feel good about.
Joe Smith takes over pitching duties, looking to get that final out now here in this 7th inning. At the plate, Mike Trout, as he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike one. Smith, an Ohio native, is in the midst of his 14th Major League season, so I guess you could say baseball has been good to him.
Yeah, and that's the name of the game with this guy. You don't hang around 13 years. I always say this, you show me a good teammate, I'll show you a guy who opens the door every day.
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. Danger averted following the two-out double. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Chad Green has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the eighth. Ready to begin the eighth. Now batting, Jeff Bagwell. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far.
Jeff Bagwell.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. The 0-1 pitch. Fastball called for strike two. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
Yordan Alvarez.
Digging in, Yordan Alvarez. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And some action out in the Yankee bullpen now as a right-hander starts to loosen up. Bases are empty, one man out. A 2-0 count to the Astros DH.
2-0.
That'll find its way out of play. Still going to have a good hitter's count. 2-1 now. Lifted the other way out to left center. Judge is on the move. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away.
The third baseman, number 2, Alex Bregman.
At the plate, Alex Bregman. Lifetime versus this arm. He's 0 for 5. First delivery to him on the way.
Ball one. Ball one, no strike. That was a strike.
Two out, nobody on. Outside, 2-1.
Big sweeping breaking ball right there. Good pitch, but if he wants to get him to swing at it, he'll have to bring it in a little bit closer to the strike zone.
The 2-1. High in the air out to center field. Trout has a read on it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Astros go down 1-2-3. They hold a 7-4 lead. Next will be the designated hitter, Lou Gehrig. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat. He's set. Here it comes. Starts him out with a sinker that's inside, 1-0. Smith was known as a short relief specialist, a guy who came in, got 1 or 2 big outs, but with the new pace of play rules, they're forcing a change for this right-hander. 1 ball, 1 strike to count. The 1-1. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. But that'll stay in the park as it's off the left field wall. And he is into second base with a double, his 3rd hit this afternoon.
Let's slow this one down and take another look. Great camera angle here. Looking straight down the left field line. You see him take that inside route to the ball. His hands stay back, and he goes oppo to find himself at second.
Runner at second now. Nobody out. And that'll bring up the former American League Rookie of the Year, Big Aaron Judge. First pitch on its way.
Going to need to make a little bit of an adjustment with his slider release and at least tempt the hitter that it's going to be a strike.
Now a slider down the middle but laid off. Slap hard the opposite way. And that's taken in straightaway right. Will he try from second? The relay throw, and he is in there.
The batter, the third baseman, Eddie.
Striding in once again, Eddie Matthews. A tying run standing on deck, which means he'll be looking to get on base any way he can. He's set, and the pitch.
Yep, I'm over now.
The 1-0. A man at third with 1 away. One and 2 now as that one's fouled off. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Sent on the ground out to second. Scooped up. And the tag gets him. But a run is in to score away from the play.
And here with the infield back, they were giving him the run on the ground ball, so he just takes advantage of that and drives the run home. Good approach.
Ready for another shot now, Gary Sanchez. He'll try and start things over now with the bases empty and 2 away following the RBI ground ball. Here's the first pitch to him.
Nope. Count 1-0.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Ball 2 with a sinker that runs off the inside.
This inning really feels like it's getting away from him out there. As a reliever, you can't let that happen. Nothing you can do about what's already happened, and it's only going to get worse if you're not focusing on the guy in the batter's box.
2-0 count, the pitch.
Nope, that's down.
There's ball 4.
Ball 4.
So that's the second walk he's worked in this one.
Yeah, and that seems to be a popular approach when this guy steps in. He can really hurt you with one swing, so I think the idea is mostly not to let this one guy beat you, Matt.
So they'll make a matchup move here and bring on a southpaw to face the left-handed hitter due up. Don Mattingly will be the first to greet him here as he stands in with a runner at first and 2 away. comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Ball 1.
Hey, if you know an umpire has a tight zone, as a hitter, you tighten your zone as well. No reason to go after the borderline pitches unless you really have to.
And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now.
Now this is the kind of count this guy feeds on at the plate. You can bet he's geared to hit the fastball right here.
2 balls and a strike to the Yankees first baseman.
2 balls, 1 strike.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. A swing and a miss there. 2-2.
I think it's about time to choke up on that bat and get that foot down. He's awfully tardy right now.
And it's fouled away. A runner on first with 2 away. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. So 1 run on 1 hit, no errors, and a runner left. Game 2 heads to the 9th inning. The Astros on top, 7-5. Ron Guidry enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. In now, Michael Brantley, 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Guidry, a left-hander standing just under 6 feet at 5'11". He's a 15-year Major League vet, so it's been quite the career for him. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1.
Outside, that's the ball.
Swing and a miss as he pulled the string on him. 1-2. Fouled off. The 1-2 is laid off of down and in.
This is a fun guy to watch when he's up there. Really battles. Doesn't take any pitches off. He's a grinder. Always seems to make it difficult on the opposing pitcher.
Got him! And he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time.
It's been a rough game for him at the plate. Couldn't get the bat off his shoulder right there, and he struck out twice before that one. So he's going to have a lot to think about when he leaves the ballpark tonight.
In now, George Springer. Hangs on him a bit that time as it's belted out toward deep center field. On his way to second is Springer. Oh, but that'll be shy of the monuments as it hits off the wall. And he'll reach second now with 1 away.
Man, at bats like this make every hitting coach happy. This is what they all preach. Stay inside the ball, stay behind the ball. You can see he lets this one travel deep, then just inside outs this thing off the right center field wall. That's some rare power there and a little bit scary to opposing pitchers.
Josh Reddick will stride in again, and before he takes his cuts, let's take you back to inning number 7 and a big blow here as his 3-run home run accounted for perhaps the biggest blow of the ballgame. First pitch of the at-bat.
1-0.
One and one.
Sometimes you can get away with a pitch in that location when you're running it up there that hard, but not consistently. You still have to work the edges of the zone most of the time.
Reddick behind a ball and 2 strikes.
2 strikes.
Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
It's never a good look to strike out looking, but it's way worse when you do it with a guy in scoring position. Those are the times you really want to see a guy battle and at least put the ball in play.
At the plate now, Martin Maldonado, as he'll wait out a breaking pitch here that finds the zone for strike 1. Trying to keep the deficit right where it is, the pitch. And here's a swing and a miss as he falls behind 0-2. Maldonado behind a ball and 2 strikes. 2 out here and a runner at second. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
The classic back foot slider right there with 2 strikes. Usually gets a ton of swing and misses. Nice layoff right there. Fight for another pitch.
The 2-2. In the dirt here, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. 3-2 pitch. And he takes ball 4, so a good job out of the 9-hole and getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
2 ways to look at this walk. If you're the hitting coach, you say, that's a great AB. Down 0-2 and you work the walk, but if you're a pitcher like me, that's just a case of letting a guy off the hook, and that can really frustrate you.
Big spot here. First and second, 2 men gone, and that'll bring in Jose Altuve. From the belt, the pitch, a swing and a liner to left center field, and that's going to drop in for a base hit. And to score, the runner from second, and he throws it away.
Hey, Dero, that's a big RBI right there to stretch this lead to 3. Takes a lot of pressure off your pitcher going into the bottom part of the inning.
Yeah, Dan, no doubt. As an offense, all you're trying to do is put your pitchers in positions to be successful. Giving them that 3-run cushion has to make you feel good.
Stepping in now, Craig Biggio, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. The 1-0 pitch.
Got to find a way to execute either a good fastball down and away or flip something off speed for a strike. You cannot miss over the heart of the plate in these situations. The hitter is on high alert.
Hitters count. Here's the 2-0 pitch. And he goes with the pitch here and drives it the other way to deep right. Mantle retreats to the track, and he'll put this one away. So a sigh of relief as the side is retired. Astros forced to settle for only the 1 run. 9-1-2 scheduled to lead off the bottom of the 9th. Astros lead this one 8-5. Now at the plate, DJ LeMahieu. He's the one to start things off with his guys in danger of seeing this series leveled at a game apiece, barring a 9th-inning rally.
LeMahieu.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. Ball 2.
The last thing you want to do when you've got a 3-run lead in the 9th is give the other guys any sense of hope. It's a good time to challenge here on 2-0, especially since there's a good chance he's taking until he gets a strike.
And now a called strike that time as the zone expands a bit here. It's 2-1 now. Wanted to go after the slider, but he holds off. 3-1.
If you're at the plate in this situation, you're only thinking one thing, and that is get on base. You got 3 balls. It has to be perfect over those 17 inches for you to pull a trigger. A walk is as good as a knock right here.
And could this be the start? It's a long way back, but the leadoff man is on base to start their final set of at-bats.
And that whole at-bat, I feel like he really didn't want to challenge him. And I'm really surprised by that because I think this is the guy in the bottom third of the order you have to go right after.
From the stretch. Turned on, but that's ripped foul down the third baseline. Swing and a miss, and he needs a little discipline here. 0-2.
Ooh-wee. That was some smoke right there. High fire right on by.
A runner at first with no outs here. And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one.
Well, we'll see a lot of these power arms coming out of the bullpen in these days, but it doesn't make it any less impressive to me. I love watching guys come in and blow smoke right by guys.
Into the box, Mickey Mantle. This will chase one up around the letters here for strike 1. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. The 0-1 pitch. A lot of movement that time. It's 0-2.
Surprised the pitcher would even go to the top of the zone looking for a double play in this situation.
This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time.
Hey, that 0-2 fastball wasn't even close, but on hit right now, I'm still sitting on that heater.
The 1-2. Line drive to left. Brentwood is there, and there are 2 men gone now.
The center fielder,
Digging in now, Mike Trout. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And this one runs up high, ball 1. 2 out with the man at first. Look out, 2-0 now.
You know, pitching isn't always about throwing strikes. Sometimes you just need to make sure your opponent isn't too comfortable up there. And that's just what he did right there. Busted an inside with good hard stuff.
And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1.
The problem for the batter now is he's gotten so inside conscious after those first 2 pitches. Anything on the outer half of the plate's going to look a foot outside.
And he fouls this one off. Last chance for the Yankees. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Yeah, they needed him a little bit earlier in this one, but he takes the mound in the 8th and records the final 4 outs. 4-out save. Job well done.
heroes are made in the postseason, and he was at least the hero in this one. He's our top player of the game.
And obviously, every game is so important in the postseason. So when you come to play like he did and make a big difference for your team, it's something that won't be forgotten.
(8-5) today. The Houston Astros have evened up this series at 1 game apiece. Jose Urquidy pitches well enough to get the W. So that's a wrap for us in this one. Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, Matt Vasgersian. We all thank you for watching Major League Baseball on MLB Network. See you next time.